Which is, again, it's a nice place to come into the end here. What is the one thing, what's the nightmare scenario that this could all go horribly wrong? What's the one big thing, I'll go around the table again, where you think the wheels could come off?
I think that already today that there are platforms out there enabling piracy in a way that is so incredibly easy and simple that the major risk is that that gains mass market appeal. Because at the same time, broadband penetration and speeds are rising at an incredibly rapid pace around the world, and this is one of the major enablers, not only for legitimate content services like those provided by the folks at this table, but also a major enabler for piracy. So if the whole world learns how to use Views, which can automatically download your favorite programs for you, transcode them for use on any device you own, and transfer them to other devices around your home, then that's going to be a major problem for all of us. And there's currently no way to sort that out today.
The biggest threat to the connected TV industry is getting the user experience right. And I think users are not loyal to whether it's a television, an iPad, an iPhone, or a PC. They will go where they feel most comfortable and most empowered. And if TV manufacturers don't continue this pace of innovation to provide a consumer experience on the TV that makes someone want to watch it there, then that's a limitation or risk to the connected TV environment growing, because viewers will vote with their feet, and this sort of personalised, very deep, wider range of content, which is very much more personal than shared, will actually end up on tablets and other devices around the home rather than the TVs. So I think manufacturers have to embrace this innovation. They have to continue to evolve the user experience beyond just silos of apps to give people something that they want to sit down in front of.
Man after my own heart, Ian. I completely agree with you there. I'd written down here when you asked that question, if it becomes too far away from the TV. And that's basically the way of summarising what you said in my mind, that it's the interface of the consumer is too far away from the TV. But again, to go back into this black box and the ecosystem, looking back upstream into the industry, if it's too far away from the TV, if we get the ad formats wrong, if we don't replicate the way it works, the buying processes, the payment gateways, if we don't respect the studios, basically rebuild a TV network, just a better one, then that's a nightmare scenario. I don't think it'll ever take off.
I don't really think there is a nightmare scenario. I think the worst case would be that things recede and regress to where it is already, and people continue making money out of subscription in just the way they are now. I suppose you carry it forward to its nth degree in terms of, I think it all boils down to the security and the earlier conversations. If we do reach the point where people aren't being paid to develop the quality content which people are prepared to pay for, or to pirate, then maybe we'll lose our production and our brilliantly creative content business. But I don't really see that happening. I'm just, if you look at something like Sling, for example, where that's working, you're saying get too far away from the TV or the device. Well, in our case, of course, we're taking care of all of that subscription, the right to access that content is all handled at the primary location at which that content is delivered, be it through PC or a bit to a set-top box, and then of course after that you're just accessing stuff you've already paid for. But I mean, I don't think the people who have their hands on the tap will allow it to develop or not, as the case is. And I think, as I said earlier, the tier one telephony operators, the major satellite, the major service operators, cable operators in every territory will still be standing whatever comes down the line. They are the delivery mechanism. They own the pipe, they own the consumers, they own what goes in at this end, what comes out at that end. And if it starts leaking out too much, they'll just stop it. That's what I think will happen.